Hello everyone and welcome to our newest EU4 campaign. I was going to do a world conquest attempt. I started a couple of them and I just feel like I don't quite have enough experience to successfully conquer the world right now, so we're gonna do a few achievement runs, keep learning things, and prepare, better prepare for that. So today, in honor of Game of Thrones coming out next month, which is also my birthday by the way, we are going to be going for the Iron Price achievement, which is a Game of Thrones reference for those that are unaware. So we're going to have to conquer a bunch of England, or a good chunk of mainland England, core it up, and convert it to Danish. This game's not weird, doggy. This game is awesome, man. So you need to get this game and play it, my dude. Need to improve with Sweden so that we don't lose them. We're actually going to need our army maintenance to kill these rebels in a second. And we can turn our forts off, though. And let's get these dudes protecting some trade. How is the diplomatic situation looking? Definitely want to set this stuff to of interest. And probably rival Novgorod. Hopefully Sweden will fabricate for us. Oh, interestingly, wait, the Ottomans set us as rival? That's pretty lame. This might mean we can pick up Poland as an ally, though. Definitely setting Novgorod. Who is Poland set? Teutons and Bohemia. And Austria actually rivaled Poland. Can we set any? We can't. We can't rival the Teutons. We could go ahead and rival Scotland, although that would mean we're definitely not going to pick up France, I assume. We'll chill with that for now. Crappy military advisors. Not great Diplo advisors either. Missionary strength might be useful if and when we take land from Novgorod. I mean, I guess the spy network guy, trade efficiency is probably more useful. We might just skip out on those advisors for now. So let's go ahead and see. Is our ruler a good general? Oh, he has 4 shock. That's actually really nice. So let's give that guy command of our army to fight these rebels. I don't really want to rival the Ottos. It would improve our relations with Austria, though. Don't really want to rival Hungary either, especially because Austria is allied to Hungary. It's not like we're going to be able to fight the Ottos anytime soon. I guess we'll just set them. Perhaps, let's see if we can improve with Poland. I doubt we're going to be able to pick them up as allies. We could pick up England, though. That could actually be very useful. At least for now. I mean, ultimately we would backstab them, which is a pretty Greyjoy thing to do. I think I'll go ahead and pick them up, though. Wow, nice. We lose a stability. That's a great event for us to have right at the beginning of the game. I assume Holstein's not going to be able to handle those rebels, unfortunately. Who else do we want to improve with? Well, we're at 4 of 4 for now, so I think we want to spy on Livonian Order. Hopefully we could take some land off of them whenever Danzig pops out. Should be not too difficult. Alright, rebels are getting slain, no problem. Interestingly enough, we have to kill him here. And now, ooh, royal marriage with England. Suppose we could always try to PU them. They have no heir. Their king is very young, though. Sure. We'll go for that. Yeah, it seems like Holstein's losing that fight, unfortunately. So I guess we can come and help them out before we take back our little island. Not particularly the start that I would have wanted in terms of that stability hit, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and get those guys. Actually, yeah, we should have enough. It should only take 6. So we can kill our maintenance for now. It should only take 6 units to take that back. Alright, so Poland took Lithuania. Makes sense. Be interesting to see if they get Moldavia as well. That's going to make them tough to ally, although they'd probably have... Oh, he actually has a siege. We probably should have gotten him over there to lead that, but oh well. Yeah, it's going to make them a bit harder to pick up as an ally, but it's not really going to matter because they would have Oh, we could almost ally them. Maybe that won't make it harder to pick them up as an ally. That'd be great to call them in against Muscovy. That would be absolutely fantastic. Scotland, only allied with Livonians, so that's good. I kind of want to build, I think once we get, well, we could build the ship here. Doesn't particularly matter where we build. I want to build a heavy ship for if and when we end up fighting Scotland. Like whenever we declare on the Livonian Order, that would help a bunch against Scotland, I assume. We also need to shoot out some embargoes here in a minute, but really need Sweden's Liberty Desire to go down. Alright. We get 8 extra ducats a month, or a year I should say, from that event. That'll help us, should help us quite a bit. Ah, there it is. We have our claim on Novgorod. They're actually allied with Moldavia. That's kind of awkward. I think we want to go ahead and declare on them, though. We don't want Muscovy occupying too much. We'll wait for 1 tick of morale. Well, that army's dead anyway. So we could actually get in here, pick that up. So I guess we can stop improving with Sweden for now and use that diplomat to declare and then go back. Let's see. I mean, we could wait for Odoyev to not join, but kind of really sucks that Moldavia will join. Maybe the event will fire and then they'll just become Poland's march and things will be fine. Wonder what would happen if we vassalized Moldavia? Would the event still fire? I assume it would. Actually, I would have to look it up. So yeah, I think we go ahead and fire our war here. Hopefully Muscovy just kind of does all the fighting for us. That would be optimal. Kind of scared just to run these guys into the fog. But I want to definitely want to take these provinces before Muscovy does. Alrighty. Do we take No, I think we just revoke the core. We're gonna get an event that should let us inherit Holstein, so we don't need that claim. We also want to gain the stability, which will fix up the stability that we lost a second ago. Theodoro is actually up here. That could be bad for this army. Let's get the heck out of here for now. It's actually really close in terms of numbers. Odoyev is sieged up. It'll be interesting to see if Moldavia is actually able to get here. Let's go back to improving with Sweden. Yeah, they're down to 39%, so that's good. And we want to get these dudes. We'll just bring them back here and walk them over. We may lose that, although there's nobody there right now. Oh, now there's people. So we do not want... this is forest. I guess it doesn't matter. We need to get some infantry to that army, though. I don't want pure cav. Alright, Sweden's going to kill them for us. That actually works out nicely, and I do believe that we'll join them. Let's get our... Oh, wait. No. I thought our dudes were off the ship for some reason. Okay, I did not mean to mothball the fleet. I meant to mothball the fort. I guess we're not catching them. Let's tell Norway to grab our war goal. Maybe Holstein can grab that for us. And we'll get our infantry coming across. Ooh, is Sweden going to take Novgorod for us? That would be absolutely awesome. Please take Novgorod. Yes. They are. We do not want Russia having that. Speaking of trade, I guess it's pointless to send our merchant here because, well, we could pull some more out of there, but everyone's already steering to the Baltic. Well, let's see what would the trade difference be? 3.8. If we move him out of Saxony, let's see. So 3.8 to, well, we'll figure out what it is. Did we already drop a claim? We haven't. Go ahead and claim that. Potentially could have waited. Oh, who gets there? Oh, Perm's already there. That's gonna stink that in the sense that we won't have our ticking war score, but we have Novgorod, which I would much rather have. I want to make sure that Muscovy gets as little as possible of this land. Is that no longer under siege? Did Muscovy piece them out? No, not yet. Not quite yet. Oh, we can't occupy any of those. And I don't think we want to run all the way around there. So I guess we just chill for now. Wait for that siege to end. Is our leader, he has one siege. I don't know that I want to risk him dying, though. I think we'll just wait for that to tick out. Sweden down to 36%. That's good. Might mean... Wait, we were at 3.8 right now. We're at 3.6. So we should send this guy back to Saxony, if I remember right. Yeah. 3.64. He's not quite in there yet. Alright, an heir named Abel. Ooh, Maximilian, I like that. 5 admin, that's pretty decent. That's certainly not bad. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's see how much money we get this tick. Ooh, seek support from Hungary. So Poland does not get Moldavia, and they do leave the war, which is perfect. Unfortunately, Hungary is our rival, so would have much rather them joined Poland, especially because it looks like we'll be able to ally Poland after this war. France is at war with England. Fortunately, Norway hasn't fabricated on Scotland. We could always declare the humiliate rival war on them. Although Scotland allied the Teutons now. So why did Sweden just randomly jump up? Well, let's pop support loyalists. And in a second we can drop a claim, another claim on the Livonians. I guess Narwa. That's 5. That's 7. So, okay, we'll drop it there. It's actually a reasonably sized army of Novgorod there. To figure out what we're going to take. Also want to see if we can get Odoyev out in the near future. Probably we can as soon as Muscovy successfully sieges that down. I would think and hope. How much money are we making? We're still making 3.6. Let's make sure that trade was back to like 3.8, right? Yeah. Well, we'll take trade efficiency guy, I suppose. These guys both just kind of are not great. I do want the mill points though. I suppose reinforced speed is better than fort defense. At least in our current situation. Sometimes fort defense is alright, I guess. Doyev should accept peace soon-ish. And hopefully we go ahead and win the siege of Novgorod. See, did Norway fabricate on Scotland? Yeah, they haven't. Hopefully that's something that they do. I assume they're allied with Riga, yeah. Ooh, there it is. Teodoro's about to get dunked on. Good job, Sweden. Get 'em, boys. So, rip. That actually means we can probably peace out. I kind of want to keep spying on the Livonians. We can go back to improving with Poland, I guess, after this. They're going to give us the alliance anyway. It means hopefully we can use them against Muscovy. I would like to go ahead and peace out Theodoro. Really? They won't leave. Interesting. Unfortunately, Rostov got to Kulm first. Oh, they left. So we get it. You fools! Why would you do that? Yeah, we can definitely let them siege that down. Well, Doyev's still at 30 enthusiasm. Oh, that's actually... Theodoro itself is getting sieged down. Nice. So that should be killing their enthusiasm quite quickly. See, what do we want from this war? We want Newa and Novgorod at least. Definitely those two. Don't want to take too much aggressive expansion or overextension though. But I also don't want the Russians getting too much. Well, I should say Muscovy. We don't want Muscovy getting too much. Thankfully, Novgorod is running around recapturing things, which means we get them, which means Russia doesn't get them. Ooh, we have a claim on Scotland now. France would still join, though. If we could get France to not join at some point, that would be a nice war. We definitely want to get a foothold in Scotland to make the English stuff easier to take later on. That way we don't have to worry about trying to land troops on England, because they're going to have lots and lots of heavy ships. So Doyev doesn't want to leave quite yet, even though their capital is occupied. So that's awkward. Really wish we had taken Kola. That way we would have all this ticking war score going right now. Maybe Novgorod will be friendly and run up there and unoccupy it from Muscovy, and that way we can take it. Doyev at 3. They should leave soon. Theodoro will leave now. I thought we would have had some war score against them since Sweden stack wiped them a second ago, but apparently not. We'll just go ahead and white peace them. That's fine. And then hopefully we can white peace Adoyev here in a second. Maybe like one more month. Who all are our rivals anyway again? I want to throw out some embargoes. Novgorod, Scotland, and the Ottos. I'll go ahead and embargo them. Oh, we do have our heavy ship now. That's nice. That's probably why we're losing a little bit of money. Probably a big reason at least. Alright, well, these dudes leave. They will. Somehow we don't have any war score against them either. That's fine though. So that puts us at 73%. Might just go ahead and look at what that peace deal looks like. I think that that would give us all the provinces that we want over here. Oh, wait, is Crimea going to become a march now of the Ottos? I thought that's what that meant. Yep. That's pretty awkward too if and when we ever fight the Ottos. We won't necessarily have to fight them this campaign, but we may. So we definitely want that. And we want as much other stuff as possible. Do we want to border Muscovy? That's the question. Bordering Livonian Order would be fine. That way we don't have to land troops, which we're already doing that. And we're still bordering Muscovy there. I kind of want to take Luki off of Russian hands. It's a woods fort. So we'd have 2 woods forts over here, which if and when we fight Muscovy, that would be pretty nice to have. Iron and Teakfin would be okay. I don't think we have enough score to take any other. Oh, we could take that. It's quite a lot of aggressive expansion off the bat, though. It's going to take a lot of time, money to core all of this. Should be worth stating, though. So I wonder if maybe we just take money. Let's lower aggressive expansion. We still gain 25 power projection. Plus the money will help us when we have to core all this, all of that corruption and overextension and crap we're going to get. So alternatively, we can let the war play out for a little bit more, but we're not getting ticking war score because Muscovy holds that. So I think we'll just go with this peace deal, especially because we want to be able to declare on Livonia or Scotland. Scotland in particular, France won't join, but it looks like they're gonna join. What the heck is Venice doing over there? They're at war with England? Oh, because France is allied to them. Interesting. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and take that piece, start coring things up. Definitely turning these forts off. Hopefully Muscovy is going to be pissed that we took Novgorod right out from under their noses. And we are now a great power. Very nice. We want one more claim on the Livonian Order, I think. Would be great to take Narwa, Revel, and Goldington, maybe even Osel off their hands. Right. Ramazan is paying war reps to the Ottos. Wonder why the Ottos didn't just. Oh, they can. They don't border them. I was wondering why they didn't just eat them. Sweden down to 33% liberty to desire. We can almost stop supporting loyalists in there. Now the next thing I'm worried about. Oh, they just ate all of them. Yeah, makes sense. How big are these separatists going to be? 19k. That's pretty brutal. It's a lot of dudes. And let's see, we can pick up Poland as an ally now, right? That'll put us 1 over the limit, but that should be worth it. We want to start earning favors with them, and we should get the event, I assume, to inherit Holstein soon. Either that or we can just integrate them manually. Oh, they don't want Crimea to be a march. I guess they want to annex Crimea. I should play the Ottos one day. They just have so many. Wait, they're actually allied to Karaman. Karaman about to go form Room. I suppose we can turn off our army maintenance for now. Go back to speed 4 for a bit, but who do we want to improve with? I guess Holstein, so that we can annex them. Oh, rip Byzantium. Sorry, bros. No, you guys are not getting access. I understand you're at war with them, but don't want you having access. So we're gonna have to be really careful with aggressive expansion when we fight the Livonians. Let's see, we can lose money and admin for unrest. I think that's fine. What's our national unrest sitting at? Yeah. And lose stability or legitimacy. Well, I don't want to lose stability, so we're going to have to lose the legitimacy. Oh, Poland wants to marry us. Sure. I'm cool with that. It's fine by me. We'll just have to keep an eye on these dudes. No, you guys are not getting access. Stupid Muscovies, guys. Let's see, that's a grassland fort. You know what? We don't need the fort here, do we? It's kind of a useless fort, right? These two also seem slightly useless. Oh my gosh. They all just want access. Oh, Burgundy on Provence. Did Provence get excommunicated? They did. Rest in peace. Alright, so as soon as Danzig pops out, I think we go on the Livonian order. The question becomes, do we take anything off of Scotland? I would like to take Sutherland off of them. That way, when we land troops in future wars, we don't have to get that -2 crossing penalty that we'll have to suffer this war. We should have naval superiority, no problem. I also need to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, much better. How many armies does Scotland have, now that I think about it? Scotland has 20. Livonian has 12, that's 32. Riga has like 7. That's 39. We have 20. 29, 37, 41. Sweden should have enough manpower to field more. Alright, so Muscovy got a decent chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. Okay, yeah, that's a decent chunk of Novgorod. Thankfully they didn't get Novgorod itself. Yep. That would have been significantly less optimal. Who do we want to rival next? Oh, Von Assen, what's up, man? You bought it on the huge weekend sale? Yeah. Yep, that's definitely a good sale. Did you buy all the DLCs, or did you just buy the base game, or? Dude, yeah, this kind of game is awesome, man. If you need help learning it, let me know. I've been wanting to do a thing for my YouTube channel and just to help people out where like a new player plays and screen shares via Discord, and that way they could ask me questions and I can help them out. Granted, I don't know everything. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't know. But that way, like, anybody else who bought the game or is just new probably has similar questions, right? It's hard to remember what sort of newbie questions you had after you've played for a long time. You know, stuff just becomes sort of you know, muscle memory or whatever you'd want to say. You just kind of figure it out. Man, we have so many enemies. Also, if you ever want to play multiplayer, I have all the DLC. Extreme Edition, let me see. Let's see what that has. If we look in their store. So it says all expansions and DLCs till May 2017. So it should have all but a couple of expansions. Maybe the Steam store will break it down. Extreme Edition, here we go. Well, Steam doesn't break it down either. Yeah, you know, it's definitely a good sale. That's for sure. And the other good thing is, like, when you're playing multiplayer, it's one of those games where if you just have the base game, but then the host of the game has all of the DLC, then you get all of it, right? You get whatever the host has, sort of deal. What's up, SGK? Tutorials will be really great. Had it for 3 years. Yes, absolutely. You want to. So I made the mistake because, like, I like playing underdogs in games, right? So my first, like, 5 campaigns, just right off the cuff, I was playing Byzantium. Not a good idea. When you have no idea how the game works, not a good idea to play Byzantium. When I really got into the game is when I decided, you know what, I'm going to suck up my pride and we're going to play a powerful nation. And I played England. And then I started learning. You know, I didn't just get dunked on by the Ottomans within the first 10 years and then said, oh, how do you beat that? There's no way. So yeah, playing England, I actually started learning a lot, which was good. Hopefully this game I'm going to do some colonization and I'm going to do a more advanced trade guide. I guess we have to set we'll rival the Teutons for now. That's a pretty harmless rival to have. That'd actually be kind of sweet if we got called in by Poland when Danzig pops out. Let's go ahead and set some of this land as of interest. Maybe they would give us some. I think we'll drop one more claim on Livonia and then maybe put a claim on the Teutons. Also, why haven't we gotten the Holstein event? It's really awkward. Down to 30. Come on, Sweden, love us. Love us so we can stop paying you to love us. But yeah, trade is something that I only just figured out. Thanks for the follow, Von Aston. Thank you, my dude. Have you been playing much Co recently? Co 2 recently? I've been wondering. I haven't played in a while. I've been wondering how it is these days. There we go. There's Danzig. Always, yeah. I guess we just rival Muscovy. Probably will be our next target once we can call Poland and Lithuania in on them. Oh, yeah. I remember a little bit about the 4v4 tourney. I heard about it. I think you and I talked about it a little bit. Yeah, I kind of stopped playing when Jaeger Lights were absolutely ridiculous. It just wasn't fun. Like, you know, you'd play allies and there'd be 2 OKW guys against you just spamming JLI right off the bat, and you're just, yeah, it was brutal, man. I mean, if you were significantly better, obviously you could still beat it, but they were just so good. I don't know why Relic keeps doing that whole nonsense where, like, units ignore cover bonuses. Oh yeah, so they had a howitzer, they had map hacks, they had like an absolutely absurd off map that would just kill everything if you didn't retreat and lasted forever. And they had JLI, yeah. Do we care if that goes to the nobility? Don't really want noble regiments, but oh well. I also don't want to give that to the nobility, so I guess we're gonna have to go kill those guys. So we can declare... Oh, Poland would actually join us. Huh. Is that worth it, though? I wonder how many provinces we'd have to give them. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be getting a claim on here quickly enough. We could try. Although if we declare on the Teutons, yeah, Brandenburg and Livonia are going to come anyway, right? So I actually don't think we want to do that. So maybe we just call Poland in against the Livonians. Actually, I have 2 claims via Norway now. That's nice. So we'll turn these forts on. I'm going to march our armies back to handle the rebels. Suppose we can recruit guys too. Get to Force Summit before we actually fight the Livonian Order. Yeah, we can put it on 4 for now. I guess we turned that fort on too, so they can't just walk in there. It looks like Poland has that locked down. Yeah, we'll pop that as soon as we actually go to war. Pop our mission. Have you gotten a chance to play yet, Aston? Because one thing you'll probably want to do is mess with message settings. If you haven't already. Learn how wars work. That's a pretty big one. Can we not take our... Yeah, there goes Byzantium. We can't take our techs yet. Oh, Hungary eating Wallachia. Not bad. Not bad, Hungary. I respect that. Wait, this war is already over? What a bad war for Poland, man. Holy crap. Why wouldn't you? Wow. So it's possible to have Danzig fully annex the Teutons, by the way. So that actually really sucks that Poland didn't do that. Poland will not join us yet against Muscovy. So I have to use favors. I guess we just call them in against the Livonian Order. Let's get these ships back in port, though, first. So I think we're just going to go ahead and land and fight Scotland if we can. If they stand here, though, that's going to be, like, impossible. Highland plus crossing penalty. It's just not going to happen. Oh, and the Teutons would join, too. Well, that's fine. Poland can piece them out, like, super quickly. Maybe we could even vassalize them. That's probably way too much aggressive expansion, though. That'd be sweet to vassalize them and feed them some of the Livonian Order. It'd be a pretty good vassal to have, all things considered. Yeah, we don't want them calling Brandenburg in, I don't think. The only way I'd vassalize them is if we declared them co-belligerent. But we're not going to worry about that. We're already 1 over our limit. Alright, we'll put it back here. I really want Norway to join us. I might land here and then tell Norway to try to get that from Scotland. Or we could potentially... Actually, we're going to want to come from here. What do we set as the war goal? Goldington. Okay, that's fine. Really? Are you really bringing your ships in there? Let's see, we can get a guy off the burgers, right? If we give them monopoly charters, no. Awkward. We do want to pull Mill off of... Oh, we're not gonna have enough loyalty. They'll be disloyal. I think we still want to do it though, because that way, if we pull Mill right now, we should be able to take Miltech 4, which none of these guys have. That's gonna be really important. So they're gonna be disloyal for a little bit, but it gives us tactics and morale, which is very important in this war. I want to take admin too. Wait, we're actually the first to admin 4. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and pop that. Still get a crossing penalty. What if we come from this way? I think it's not gonna matter. I guess we could roll an admiral. Ooh, 4 shock. I think fire is better on naval, but yeah, either way we're getting the crossing penalty. There we go. So we actually captured a galley, I think. And definitely gonna want to let people attach to us here. I guess we can improve with Norway for a while. This war is definitely gonna take a bit, and it looks like we can stop supporting loyalists. So see, there's Sweden's or Scotland's navy. This guy's just dead, right? Yeah, okay. So now I have to figure out how are we gonna land in Scotland. Well, we might want to come engage this. 8 light ships, 8 transports. We have a heavy and 10 galleys. And hopefully Norway... Yeah, Norway's coming with us with their 3 heavy ships. That's quite a lot. Should be plenty to kill the Scottish Navy. You know what? England would probably give us access, right? We could just land in England and march up through Scotland. Let's do that. As we should have naval dominance now. So yeah. Alright. Hopefully we have enough troops. Scotland's force limit was equal to ours, right? I think. If we can we piece out the Teutons yet? I think I want 100% war score against them. That way we can take a ton of money and war reps off of them. I don't want the trader to leave the court. Plus the mercantilism in the long run will help quite a bit. Alright, well, we got half of our army there. Maybe should have built a couple more transports, but that's all good. Actually, we want to core Novgorod first. So I think we're just gonna try to take one, actually, yeah, we'll just take like one province off of Scotland. Anything more would be really awkward aggressive expansion. We need to blockade this too. It's just 8 light ships. Suppose we could get Norway over here, probably. Let's see if we can. Would be nice to get them over here helping us out. It's gonna be 6 infantry that we need to siege that. Our king does have 1 siege, right? Yeah. I guess we'll just stand there. Alright. Teutonic Order is not at, like, no enthusiasm yet. It's pretty awkward. I think they should be at, like, 0 here in a second. Hopefully we can only give Poland 1 province. Give them, like, my tower or something. Come on. Get to no enthusiasm, man. Although, do we have 99 war score against you? We do. Actually, what would it look like if we vassalized them?